Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we have got a most dangerous video, and this is the biggest drug bust caught on police dash cam. And we're gonna get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment your thing down below. If you'd like to help the channel out with a donation, you can leave a super thanks or link to my PayPal's in the description. Let's go.
From a U-Haul in Arkansas that was carrying over 1,000 pounds of marijuana, and a pair of alleged bounty hunters who turned out to be sharp-dressed drug traffickers, to a massive bust by the Coast Guard involving millions of dollars worth of cartel cocaine, and much more. Here are some of the biggest—
Not just cocaine, cartel cocaine. Oh, that's that real shit right there.
Drug busts caught on camera. January 7th of 2020. Trooper Derek Lewis of the Florida Highway Police was out on a routine patrol when he spotted a red 2016 Dodge Journey with what looked like illegal window tint. Behind the wheel was 27-year-old Elizabeth Espinoza of Ruskin, Florida, a small town south of Tampa. She told Trooper Lewis that she was on her way back from Texas, where she was visiting a friend. Unfortunately, she lost—
Here's the So here's a thought for drug smugglers. Maybe don't have tinted windows if drugs are not very visible. You know, if you ain't got a bunch of drugs visible, maybe don't have tinted windows, because you are going to immediately get attention by police, and it makes you look very stupid. So just don't do that.
Lost her license during the trip, which gave Trooper Lewis reason to be suspicious.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Miss Espinosa, I'll give you a chance to stretch your legs here. Would you just grab your key and step back here? I'm going to check your information.
Okay. You want me to turn it off?
Yeah, just bring a key with you. That's fine. Yeah, switch it off, and that way you're not wasting gas. Gas is too expensive to, if I just have you step over here on the grass, that way we're not too close to the roadway. And you said no issues with your license today, correct? Okay.
But I do have a picture. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'll look at it in just a minute.
Okay.
When did you lose your license?
I lost it like 2-3 days ago.
A couple of days ago. Was it while you were out in Texas? Yeah. All right. If I could have you wait right here, let me check your information, okay, ma'am? Thank you.
While in his car, Lewis radioed Trooper Chris Nottingham, who was nearby with his K-9 unit, Flip. He arrived moments later and began leading Flip around Elizabeth's car while Trooper Lewis distracted her. That's when Flip smelled something more illegal than marijuana.
I'm going to issue a ticket for not having your driver's license with you. All you have to do with that is within the next 30 days, just get yourself a new copy of your driver's license. Take that.
I think maybe it's just I don't think they'd be able to distract me enough for me to not notice the dog running around, because I love dogs. And my dog lovingness would immediately know when a dog's nearby, so I would immediately be like, "Got K9, huh?" And it just I'd be it. I mean, I wouldn't make a fuss out. I'm like, "Got a K9, huh? Looking for drugs, I assume."
Copy of your driver's license up to the clerk's office here in Bushnell, and present them with the new copy of your license, and that ticket will be dismissed. Okay, it'll just be. We're in Bushnell and something. Okay, I'm going to give you all the information that you'll need here. Okay. Hey, Miss Espinosa, any reason that K9 would search your vehicle?
No, I don't.
Okay. Are you on the Florida Medical Marijuana Registry?
I was working there, yes.
You were working there?
Yeah, I was working there. I still started having one.
Okay. All right. You're not a medical marijuana patient, are you? Okay. All right. He's not trained in the odor of marijuana anyway, but
okay.
This is just something I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Any hemp products in the vehicle today?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, trained police K9 is alerted to your vehicle.
I wonder what it's like as an officer to have a drug bust. Like, I wonder what it's like, because there's got someone's always said, what do they do with the remaining drugs? I feel like I have different theories, but I'm very curious to hear what people think on that. But it's always hilarious just I wonder what it's like for, like, police when they find drug busts, like the ones they'll find on these videos.
So we're going to need to check it just to make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be. Okay. You're not under arrest, but you are going to be detained. Detained means that you're not free to go right now. Okay.
The cops don't know it yet, but there are 26 pounds of cocaine hidden inside her car.
Woo! That's a lot of cocaine. That's a lot of cocaine. 26 pounds of the damn cocaine. Damn. Holy shit.
The clock started ticking for Elizabeth when Trooper Lewis told her she was detained. It didn't matter how well the mules in Texas hid the drugs. The police would find it eventually. Now in the back of a cop car, Elizabeth asks if she can make a phone call.
739. That subject to be detained.
Hey, can you let Maria know to go for my kids? I just got pulled over. Me acaban de agarrar. Aquí, me acaban de agarrar. Estoy en Bush now, and I need to go pick up my kids. Estoy detenida. No.
While on the phone, Elizabeth says in Spanish that she's on her way back. The cops haven't checked everything. They haven't found it yet, but they will. She's not getting out of this one if they found it.
En perro, I don't know. Me dieron que because of the tents, they said the tents were too dark, and there's another one here, and the K9 olió algo. So I don't know.
You'd think that somebody trafficking all those drugs between Texas and Florida would have all their ducks in a line. Instead, Elizabeth lost her driver's license and decided to drive a car with tinted windows. If you're gonna get caught...
That's about the stupidest way to do it. That's about the dumbest way to do it.
This is one dumb way of doing it.
Agreed.
At this point, all she can do is watch while the police rip apart her car. They eventually find what they're looking for and have a quick sidebar about how many kilos of cocaine were hidden in the vehicle.
If that's all, let's just say it's 9 kilos.
You do it by the gram, correct?
What's that?
You do it by the gram, correct?
Yeah, but I'm just saying if it's 2.2 pounds a kilo, if that's how it works. 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't think about that, man.
That's going to be largest, hot, cold, you name it. Then as cold as cold as cold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, this, you couldn't, and I think there's more in there, so.
Yeah, no, with that headliner being pulled out, that cork bit, and all the other tools in there.
The police need to take Elizabeth's car to a nearby shop where they can lift and examine it more closely. They already found a bunch of cocaine tucked into the dashboard. If they had to guess, there were more drugs hidden in the undercarriage.
Hold on. I just have to ask this because, like, is she sitting in the car while they're doing the actual search of the vehicle? Can't you put a... If you found it in the dashboard and you're like, oh, we should bring it to a shop to do the rest, can't you just arrest her? You found enough. If you found any of it, you can arrest her. Like, why is she just sitting in the vehicle the whole damn time?
Man.
This Espinosa, you doing okay?
Yeah, could I get a water or something?
Water?
Yeah.
How's the temperature? Is it okay? Is it too warm?
It's a little too warm. Is there a bathroom I can use?
Yes, bear with me.
Okay.
Water?
Thank you.
And I'll see about a bathroom.
Okay. Christ. Jesus. Christ.
Mine would just be the annoyances of sitting in this car. Because I'd be going out like, look, right, you found some already. Can we just take me to jail, get this over with? Like, why am I sitting in this car?
No, bro.
Miss Espinosa, female deputy should be here any minute. Let's use the restroom, okay?
Okay.
should be here in just a minute.
Okay.
Tell you what, Miss Espinosa, I'm not gonna cite you for not having your license. Just make sure you get a copy of it, okay?
Okay.
She probably like, bro, I think I got more important things to worry about than the fucking license at this moment, alright? I think I got more important things to worry about.
That way you don't have a ticket to worry about.
Are you guys almost done, or can you let me know what's going on?
Yes, I think we're almost done. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Or actually, I got one here right here. So, appreciate your cooperation so far this afternoon. I know it's been a long day. Has been for us too. I'd really like to talk to you about what happened this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you'd be willing to do? Talk about what happened, the traffic stop and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, once the female deputy gets here, let you use the restroom and get all comfortable. There's a room inside that we can kind of be away from everybody, and just like to interview you and see what you might be willing to tell me about what happened today, okay? What I'll do is, like I said, once we get in there, I'll just advise you of your rights once we get in there, and then we can go from there, okay?
Okay.
Later that day, Elizabeth was booked into county jail on multiple drug-related charges. According to police, all that cocaine had a street value of $1.2 million.
Woo! Woo! Look, you gotta be honest, Chuck, but you hear that, and you gotta be thinking to yourself, but man, been part of you that has to be thinking you're in the wrong business, right? If you're a police officer and all that, you gotta be thinking you're in the wrong damn business. They make a $1.2, at least up to that, $1 million in drugs. If that is a successful and they make that amount of money, bro.
With so much on the line, you'd think these dealers would invest in street-legal cars.
Yeah.
In the end, Elizabeth was found guilty and sentenced to 24 months in prison with 36 months of supervised release. She was supposed to self-report to jail on January 1st of 2021, but got an early check-in on December 5th of 2020 after police arrested her for assaulting her boyfriend. Last we heard from Miss Espinosa, she was released in January of 2022, only to be arrested for domestic battery once again.
There's one with that anger issues, apparently with her boyfriends or something at least, because at least that fucking, she can't go collect with police, but she's fucking bad with boyfriends and shit.
Whether by land or sea, international drug cartels smuggle billions of dollars worth of illegal products into the United States every year. Many make it by the police, which is why the global drug trade is a $650 billion industry.
Y'all, we in the wrong business. All of us are living in the wrong damn business. $650 billion industry. Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so much money. So much.
Some of them, however, are caught by Border Patrol or the U.S. Coast Guard. Between mid-October and early December of 2009,
how do you know it's a cartel boat? Do you just look at him like, yeah, probably cartel members, we'll just bring him in and see? Is that what they do? How the fuck do you know?
The Coast Guard seized 18,000 pounds of cocaine while on patrol in the Pacific Ocean. Much of it came from tiny homemade boats, like this one the Coast Guard found while sailing off the coast of California.
So if it looks homemade and sketchy, is what they go with, okay. Alright. Oh, found it. Oh, look at that.
They look like it'd be bales all the way
Look at that.
Bags, food, water.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
Fuel lines. Good.
Alright, push this open from down below.
Alright, going in.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. Oh, yeah,
Bails. Presumptive bails. Yes. See any kill switches here? No?
Negative.
Alright. Any keys?
Looks like what might be a bail right there.
Okay.
Looks like 2 bails underneath here, underneath the console.
What?
A third. Yeah, this place is loaded.
Dude, the guy's like, what underneath the gun? He's like, what? What, 3 barrels of that shit? Oh, yeah. You gotta come back second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got approximately what looks like at least 5 or 6 bales just visible right now. Might be more underneath all these bags.
Alright. Which one do you want to do a representative sample on?
Let's see this one right here.
Alright.
That's insane, man.
According to the Coast Guard, these semi-submersible boats are built for speed and stealth. Many fly under the radar as they blend into the waves and barely stick up from the water. This one simply got unlucky. The Coast Guard seized 3,100 pounds of cocaine from this vessel alone, or about 20% of their overall haul. In total, the 18,000...
Only 20%? That means they got 80% more to smuggle in. You got a lot more to do.
Pounds seized had an estimated street value of $312 million. And while that sounds like a lot to an average person, it's chump change compared to what these drug cartels pull in each year.
I'm serious. I don't mean to sound like a dick. I think that sometimes we're just in the wrong business. These cartels know how to... I know I ain't gonna fuck with the cartel, man. I ain't fuck with the cartel. I respect their damn hustle. They know how to make money. They know how to make them dollar bills. You know what I'm saying? That 3.12 million or 3 point... Oh no, was it? Yeah, I think tweet? Oh no.
According to the Coast Guard, these semi-submersible blend into the waves and barely stick up from the water. In total, the 18,000 pounds seized had an estimated street value of $312 million.
Yeah, they have $1,312 million. And that's 20% of their fucking shit. They make billions. Fucking billions of dollars. They're doing it fine.
And while that sounds like a lot to an average person, it's chump change compared to what these drug cartels pull in each year. February 5th of 2024 was a big day for drug busts in Arkansas. Between 3 traffic stops, Arkansas State troopers confiscated 32 grams of crack cocaine, 2 fentanyl pills, 25 grams of methamphetamine, and nearly 340 pounds of marijuana.
Holy shit! What were y'all doing in Arkansas? What were y'all doing in Arkansas on that day? Y'all just brought in your marijuana all at once? What the hell is going on?
Marijuana is still very illegal in Arkansas. Even simple possession, or less than 4 ounces, is punishable by up to a year in prison and a $2,500 fine. As you can imagine, it only gets worse from there, as 70-year-old Paul Magda is about to learn. Arkansas State Trooper Jacob Price was patrolling Interstate 40 in Pulaski County when he spotted a white van with Rhode Island plates tailing a Dodge Charger in the left lane. He pulled behind the van and flipped his lights and sirens on, but the driver initially refused to stop.
So long to figure out these blue lights mean for you to stop. State Police, that car that was in front of you,
Yeah.
Don't ride their bumper, okay? All right. Well, the speed limit's 60.
What was it right there was 60?
Now it's 65, yes sir. Yeah, so they're doing the speed limit, okay? Yeah, they don't need to be in the left lane, okay, but they finally got over. All right, so just pay attention, okay? You have a license with you?
Yes, sir.
I'm Trooper Price with State Police. Who is David?
David is the owner.
The owner of the van? Oh, okay, I thought it was your van. Okay, so it's a work van, but... Okay. All right, let me check all your stuff out, okay? Just stand at my passenger window. That way, if you're getting sleepy, you can wake up too, okay?
What's that?
Just stand at my passenger window. I'm gonna check your license out.
Okay.
That way, if I have a question about your license, I can just ask you.
Oh, okay, great.
So you can just stand back here. That way, if you get sleepy or something like that, you can wake up, okay?
Oh, okay.
You stand over there. Over there. At my passenger window. Hey. Yeah, my window.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you stand up there.
All right.
You ain't had no recent tickets or nothing like that, have you?
Nothing, sir.
Okay.
I've got an impeccable record.
Well, good.
Why do you have an old man doing your drug deal? I guess maybe they thought that maybe the thought process. This is my thought. Maybe the thought process was that they wouldn't think anything of him. They wouldn't be suspicious of him because he's got he's an old man. They don't care. They just want to get they're gonna bust your drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna bust your drugs. And this guy immediately was sketchy. I think the story I have a feeling the fact he doesn't own the van makes them even more suspicious.
Can't believe this weather.
I know. I'm hoping it stays just like this. I love it just like this. Or California you go visit?
In North Bay, Nevada.
Nevada?
North of Nevada, California. It's north of San Francisco.
I got you. Are you from there, or you just got friends out there?
No, I've been living out there for quite a while, but I also live. I'm living right now in New Jersey, but
yeah.
I used to live in California.
I got you. I was going to ask, you know,
yeah.
Not saying anything's wrong with your voice, but I can tell you're not from Jersey.
Yeah, that's right.
Because a lot of people, it's weird. Like I've got a Southern accent. You know, everybody tells me from different
parts of the South.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm kind of, well, actually, originally I'm from Michigan. But,
okay.
So, I've got a Midwestern accent, I think, still.
I understand.
Mr. Magda should have exercised his right to remain silent. Instead, he talked himself into a twisted lie that only made Trooper Price more suspicious. Watch how he picks apart Magda's story about who owns the van, where he's going, and why he's going there.
How did his van get out there in the first place?
Well, his uncle lives in Nevada.
Okay. So his uncle, I guess, drove it out there. Was he working for him or something? I guess just commercial.
No. It's all just a family. It's just a family thing. Yeah.
I can't believe they make you get commercial tags on a Sprinter van unless he runs like business in that thing or something.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what he does with it.
Huh.
I really don't know. I'm just, like I say, I'm just pulling out for his uncle.
Okay. Cousins Freight.
What's that?
That's the, I guess, name of the business, Cousins Freight.
Mm.
So I guess it is a freight.
Well, he actually is in solar inverters.
Yeah.
Selectria is the name of the company that he works with.
Cousins.
But I don't know if that's in the paperwork there or not.
No, because it says Cousins Freight. It's who it's insured, but.
He told me it was all copacetic, so
yeah,
I'm hoping it is.
You care if I check, make sure you don't have nothing in commerce?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
After a few more questions, Trooper Price asks to search the back of Magda's van. He opened the door, and it was all downhill from there.
I have a does he? I wonder if I don't know if the story's fully true. I do wonder if he knows that there's drugs in the car, in the van. Because I watched a video where there will be delivery people who just have stuff, like, they just put the boxes in, they don't actually know what's in it, and it turns out to be drugs. So, Because I think that if someone who had drugs in, actually I can't say because the first lady knew she had drugs, but she was like, but like he's way open. Like he's not even really concerned when talking to him, you know?
What I'm hauling here for him.
Yeah. What's in the boxes?
It's solar inverter parts.
Solar inverter part?
Mm-hmm.
Here, if I check those boxes, make sure that solar inverter part.
If you sure, yeah.
You don't have no bill of lading or anything for those things?
No.
Okay. All right. Just stand right there for me.
Sure.
Okay?
You can tell by the look on this guy's face, he knew. Oh, never mind. I thought he was kind of oblivious. He kind of knew. He knows what's in there.
On your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What is it?
I've been out with Rhode Island 86074, Rhode Island. It's a white Sprinter van. I got one 1050 with the 159. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have one present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one to be provided for your government expense. You understand your rights?
I do.
You understand you don't have to talk to me without a lawyer present, correct? Okay, all right. I've been watching your neck this whole time, okay? And that vein is just pulsating out of your neck, okay? So you've been nervous this whole time, all right? And I know you know something about that in the back, all right? Because I know you've been nervous. There's no reason not to be nervous if you don't know what's in the back of that. I do this for a living, okay?
Okay.
How much marijuana's in there?
I really don't.
This guy's smart. A cop smart? Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that, but that's what the cop does. A cop's smarter than that.
No.
Where are you taking it to?
I'm taking it to, actually, I'm meeting him in,
Tennessee?
In Tennessee, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Actually in Roanoke.
In Roanoke?
In Roanoke. I'm going.
Oh, Roanoke.
Roanoke.
Tennessee, okay.
Roanoke, Virginia.
All right, I do this for a living, okay? All right. So, you picked the marijuana up in Oklahoma or California?
California.
Okay. When did you pick it up? A couple days ago?
Yeah, 4 or 5 days.
Okay, all right. Have a seat back there.
According to the police report, Trooper Price found 240 pounds of marijuana in the back of Magda's van. Whoever loaded the boxes thought they were being clever by covering them in coffee beans. However, the strong smell of coffee from unmarked cardboard boxes made Trooper Price suspicious. He cut them open to discover dozens of vacuum-sealed packages of marijuana. Now in the back of Trooper Price's car, Magda admits that this isn't his first rodeo.
What kind of work do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
How old are you? I didn't even look. Did I make sure they're not?
I'm 70.
How old are you?
I just turned 70.
You're not 70 years old.
70 years old.
You don't look it.
I know.
I'll put these on in the front, okay, because it's going to be a little bit. Make them come for you. I appreciate you being cooperative with me, okay?
Absolutely.
But this is just what I do, okay?
No.
All right.
I understand.
I get it, you know, I don't think you're a bad person, all right, but I do know people get paid to do some stuff, okay? But if you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but how much are you getting paid for this trip? I'm not asking if it's your first trip or not, but I'm just asking. I'm just curious what the going rate is.
Well, you know, it's still negotiable.
Yeah. This your first load, or?
I've done this before.
I got you. Okay, well, all right. We'll take care of this. We'll talk a little bit, okay? All right.
Weed might be legal in
70 years old. And he's just leading driver for fucking drug bust.
24 states, but Arkansas isn't one of them. Magda's felony crimes were technically a Class A felony, punishable by a mandatory 6-year prison stint and up to a $15,000 fine. It's unclear what happened to Paul after this bust. Perhaps the judge considered his age and gave him a lighter sentence.
I doubt it. I'd be surprised. Like, I'll think one day, like, I'm 70. I'm like, what? You're 70 doing this shit? What's wrong with you?
On September 15th of 2020, officers in a small Brazilian town pulled onto a street and interrupted a drug deal in progress. To them, it looked like the man in gray was buying something from the woman in black. Police questioned both suspects, which led them to a nearby pile of broken cabinets and other garbage. It took some digging, but they eventually found what they were looking for.
Think about that. You just happen to turn down the street. And you find you just, in the middle of the street, people are just selling drugs and doing a drug deal. In the middle of the street that you just happen to turn down, you get the fucking catch of a lifetime up. Oh, I found it.
Our officer returns to his cruiser and puts the contraband in his front seat. We're not sure what kind of drugs they found. It could have been tiny bags of marijuana or something much worse. They question a woman in blue who, according to one source, says someone simply loads the box with drugs and then she comes to distribute it around the neighborhood. Police took her into custody and asked her more questions at the station. This time, she didn't feel like talking. She then posed for a picture with all her baggies laid out to spell perdeu pia, a slang term from southern Brazil meaning you lost, kid.
I'm more curious why they cover the faces of the two people. Like, I don't know if that's a Brazil thing. Because I'm like, y'all, the drug smugglers, I don't think they have their fucking right to protection here.
If you're trafficking drugs through Arkansas, the last person you want to see is State Trooper Destin Linkus.
Oh?
In 2022, he was named Officer of the Year after seizing 7.9
Okay, that's cool looking. That belt thingy is cool looking, I'm not gonna lie.
$9 million worth of illegal drugs. Most of that came on July 6th of 2022, while Trooper Linkus was observing traffic near the 109-mile marker on Interstate 40. He spotted a white Ford Expedition pulling a small U-Haul trailer. According to his report, the truck and trailer were impeding traffic and drifting in and out of its lane. He pulled up behind the truck and initiated a traffic stop.
Missouri tag.
What y'all doing, man? He trying to get his clothes and shit on. He was pissing.
What y'all swapping drivers for?
No, we not swapping. I got license, man.
Okay. Has he got a license?
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, we won't swap. He was getting his clothes and shit.
I might turn that down for a bit. All right. Got your insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you can stay in the car, man.
Hey, stay in the car for right now, okay?
I'm not gonna get up.
Okay. You got any weapons in the car with you?
Hell no.
No weapons or nothing? All right, man. You good?
Yeah, I was just constantly.
It looked like y'all was fighting in the middle row when I walked up here.
No, he was goddamn pissing.
I got you. You got an ID on you, man? You got an ID on you? Yeah.
People in this car is fucking weird.
Y'all having a good day?
It's actually my name.
Do what now?
It's in my name.
The rental agreement is? Okay. Yeah, it looked like it.
Nah.
Who was driving? Him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy. I'll stay back here for a second. I'm gonna run y'all's ID and stuff. Won't be a ticket today. First off, the whole reason I'm stopping you, y'all were in the left-hand lane when you went by us for passing. I don't think you're going about the same speed as that semi.
Yeah.
And you got over on the center line and on the shoulder and stuff. Just want to make sure you ain't drinking and driving.
Oh, no, hell no.
All right, you come on back here, brother. There won't be no ticket or nothing. It's all good.
The door was full.
Come on, wrong. I'm going to pat you down. No weapons on?
No, hell no.
All right, good deal.
This guy wearing a shirt with the Mona Lisa logo just like taped on. What the fuck type of shirt design is this? Even if this isn't one he made, who just made a shirt like this anyways, and why does he own it?
Where y'all headed to?
Home.
Where's that? Virginia? Hey, you close the door.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, close the door. Where y'all coming from?
Oh, we just have this sister move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from Arkansas.
Oh, where's she moving at? Or where's she moving from?
Arkansas? She's going back to VA.
Okay. What part of Arkansas?
I forgot what part it was in. To be honest.
I got you.
The man you just heard from was our driver, 37-year-old Alric Perry. According to him, he and his buddy, 40-year-old Christopher Morgan, were helping Morgan's sister move. Let's see if Morgan corroborates that story when Trooper Linkus asks him the same questions.
Where y'all coming from? Where y'all coming from, man?
We're from California.
Okay. Where y'all doing all the way out there?
Dudes, did y'all not come up with a... This is the stupid thing people do. Look, if I'm driving with someone and I'm trying to sell joy, I need to have a story. We got a story, simple, basic things that we got figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we go, where we come from, what we doing, where we going. That's just the three simple things. What we're doing, where we going, where we coming from. The three questions you need answered. Because in his case, when he's just... They have the moving story straight out. If the officer, they claim, of course, you're like, look, I just got a call to ask for help. That's what my job is. That's what I'm doing here. I don't know much else.
That's not the way up.
Okay.
There's no hard registration.
Okay.
But I guess that's the one you give us.
Okay. What y'all doing out in Cali?
Huh?
What y'all doing out in Cali?
Morgan didn't say much. According to the police report, he gave short responses and refused to make eye contact with Trooper Linkus. He permits the trooper to search the truck, but claims he doesn't have the U-Haul key. Perry tells him the same thing, that Morgan's sister has the key to the trailer. They're just in charge of driving it. Trooper Linkus doesn't believe a word of it, so he radios for Officer Andy Force to come and inspect the trailer with his K9 unit. As Morgan and Perry are about to learn, there's no fooling a well-trained police dog.
You ain't gonna fuck with a police dog. They know that shit. They know how to catch your ass.
I mean, I might my partner run his K9 around the trailer real quick, make sure there ain't nothing bad in there or anything. Y'all just hang out where you're at, okay? Don't get up and try to run or nothing, because that dog will chase you, all right? Y'all just chill where you at. I'm just letting you know. a key to the lock, so. Hey, Andy, just watch them for me.
By sitting down like that, the K9 unit is telling Linkus and Force that there's something very illegal in the back of that U-Haul. Unfortunately, Trooper Linkus can't break the solid lock, even with his bolt cutters. While he waits for help, he approaches Perry and Morgan, asking them point blank, "How much marijuana do you have in the trailer?" Both of them say they don't know what's inside. Someone simply hired them to pick up the trailer and drive it to Virginia. They don't even have the key and couldn't look inside if they wanted to. Whether Linkus believes them or not is beside the point. All he cares about is getting that trailer open. Finally, someone arrives with a saw and breaks the lock.
Thanks, sir. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
He did one quick glance in and saw immediately what he was looking for.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Roll over.
There you go. Hands behind your back, big guy. You too, buddy. Put your hands behind your back.
You got to put a set on him. Now, stay where you at. I'll go over there to the passenger side of my car. Right over here to the passenger side of my car. 33 car. Whole trailer full of weed.
Damn.
Whole trailer full.
Let me have the boss come out and haul.
Oh my god, the amount, a whole trailer's full, oh my god, the amount of drugs, the amount of money and pounds, the kilos or whatever, the amount of fucking drugs and amount of money these drugs are worth must be insane.
I'll get it. 33 cars, 15 times. J33 to 1502.
This guy's kind of standing here like, what the fuck do I do now? I just came here to broke the lock. What the fuck am I doing here? Like, he's just like, can I leave? What do I do?
They got about 1,000 pounds in this trailer.
1,000 pounds? Woo!
All it took was a little crack, and Linkus instantly knew what was inside the trailer. He didn't get an exact weight until later when they arrived at the Conway County Detention Center. In total, Morgan and Perry were towing 1,632 pounds of marijuana. For the record, that's about 400 pounds short of a ton. Both were charged with trafficking a controlled...
I want to know how much that's worth. I want to know how much that's worth. That's fucking insane, bro.
...substance and possession of felony drug paraphernalia. In 2022, Arkansas State Police seized over 8,000 pounds of marijuana. Trooper Linkus's traffic stop accounted for about 25% of that. It's probably why they named him Officer of the Year.
Bobby, he deserves it.
April 17th of 2019. ASP Trooper Chris Short was traveling east down I-40 when he spotted a white SUV driving too closely to the car in front of it. This violated Arkansas Code 2751305, which gave Trooper Short the authority to pull them over. Inside the SUV, Trooper Short found two men, 57-year-old Stephen Cox and 40-year-old Scott Green, both of California. They were dressed nicely and driving...
Any officers, why do, because I've seen now two of them do, why do they hit the car? They like, I've seen it twice, I don't know if it's just a casual thing people do. The guy with the U-Haul hit the U-Haul a few times before he walked to the side, and this guy tapped the car before he walked over to the side. Is there a reason they do that, or is it just...
...having a rented car? Trooper Short asked what they were doing in Arkansas, to which both men responded that they were fugitive recovery agents on their way to Virginia. Our trooper noticed that both men seemed extremely nervous. So he separated them to see if they'd tell the same story. He begins with Mr. Green, who explains the night.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move by the officer.
Suits.
Okay, weapons or anything?
I have a pocket knife. It's in my inside right here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you just have a seat in the front seat there. So where y'all heading to? Oh man. You always traveling in suit and ties?
Well, I mean, yeah, we always dress nice. His brother used to own the business, and he passed away, and he always like insisted that we're always, you know, dressed nicely, like ready for court or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know that feeling. So just you just flying back, it looks like. I'm assuming here.
Yeah, we're flying back.
What business, y'all?
Well, it's actually bail bonds business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green says they're after someone named Palumbo, who was allegedly accused of stalking his ex-girlfriend and burning down her door. Trooper Short went back to ask Mr. Cox who they were after to see if their stories matched. According to his report, Cox didn't know the man's name. Now, if you're in the fugitive recovery business, shouldn't you know the person's name you're after?
Yes, you should.
To Trooper Short, all signs pointed to suspicious activity.
All right, maybe you have a seat back in there. Yep, oh no, back in there, right here. So you don't have no weapons up here, nothing like that? Nobody's really nervous.
No, I'm not nervous at all.
He is, he's real
I'm nervous because when I'm driving these people out here, man, they drive like nuts,
crazy,
cutting people off, with trucks almost ramming you to the side.
Man,
look at my hands, man, just from the air conditioner and like all bloodshot, like just,
When I'm in my personal vehicle, it's,
Yeah.
No drugs, no. Would you care if I search your vehicle to make sure?
I don't care.
Okay. Did you rent it or he rented it?
Yeah, well, we both signed it.
Oh, you both did. Go ahead. 10-4 be 10-6 here. All right, man. You sure you don't care if I search your car real quick? Make sure
Well, I don't care, no. Why not?
All right, well, I'll have you guys just jump out and just stand up in front of your vehicle there, and I'll get you out here shortly. I'll just put you guys up in front up there. Yeah, y'all just, he's gonna let me search you guys' vehicle real quick, and I'll get you guys out here in just a second, okay? Yeah, y'all can just hang right up there if you want. Oh, yeah. No weapons on you, man, nothing like that. Hey,
I appreciate the thought of if you wear suits, they wouldn't be like, because most drug dealers and drug smugglers wouldn't wear. So I appreciate the thought process. But yeah, this failed miserably, especially again when you don't know your own fucking story to police.
I'll explain everything here in just a minute. What all's going on. So don't get in trouble or nothing, okay? We just.
I'm wondering because I was asleep and I was like, what's
yeah,
you know?
Okay. Yeah, y'all just both extremely nervous, so.
With their consent, Trooper Short began searching the white SUV. Eventually, he made his way to the trunk, where he found 2 black suitcases. His initial search may have come up empty, but he was about to find another bag hidden in a secret compartment.
Sit on the ground. Sit down. You want no weapons on you?
No, not me weapons on me. Just that one I'll pull it out.
Sure. Can you send us in headquarters my contact with HQ?
Where? Oh. I'm trying to fill you up here.
I know.
Hands behind your back.
Thanks, 311050.
Here, from my here you go.
It's very tough for you to take control. It's 2-on-1 like this. I give him credit for that, because there'd be some part of me that'd be kind of sketched out in doing 2-on-1, because they can just jump you and your ass is screwed.
26, 24.
Go ahead, I'm westbound at 14.
Come here to Beckford on 15 2 times.
You're at Beckford? Or Beckhart?
Okay. Come back here.
Check word around.
Hey, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can we get you in the court log. You have a right to have an attorney present in question. If you can't afford one will be appointed to you at no cost. Okay, anytime you stop answering questions.
Why are you asking? I don't know what that is.
Make it make sense.
I don't.
Hey man, I've been doing this a long time, okay?
I mean, that's the little part. What's in there?
What's that in there, man? I've been doing this a long time. I don't know what's in there. This ain't my first rodeo, man.
I don't know what's in there.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Something that's going to hurt me.
I don't know what that is, honestly. I don't.
Go ahead. It's loaded with something. I don't know what it is.
Mr. Green knows exactly what that is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's about 17 kilograms of cocaine hidden in the trunk compartment of his car. These two aren't fugitive recovery agents. They're drug traffickers.
Very highly dressed drug traffickers.
They might be dressed like wise guys from the movies, but they're both pretty dumb.
Absolutely. It's in here? Yeah. You get those on? You can feel like there's so many kilos there. I feel like it anyways. How much is it? Man, with the guy in the back there, he don't know what's back there. They're extremely nervous. I tried to get him to tell me if it was fentanyl or something like that. Yeah, that's a lot. 45 pounds. Look at this. Yeah, I got all the pictures of it all. Yeah. He was really nervous. No, both of them were, but...
Cox and Green were arrested, but pleaded guilty to different crimes. In December of 2019, Cox pleaded guilty to possession with intent to distribute and was sentenced to 120 months in federal prison. Meanwhile, Green pleaded guilty to conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute and was sentenced to 46 months in federal prison. It's unclear why Cox's sentence was 3 times worse. Perhaps Green was able to afford a better lawyer. If you enjoy...
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. This is Jacksonville. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.